We are here for the H&N pre-race show. Tonight we will be running 2 races to finish out the round of 9. And we got multiple things to talk about. We're going to show you the playoffs going into the 2 races tonight, which is Auto Club and Martinsville. And I'm here with my co-host Hoy39 and Cornette, and we're here with a special guest with Wumbo. So Hoy and Cornette, you guys raced last night in the Darlington race. What was your guys' reaction to that race?
I think it was a very entertaining, good race. It definitely gave a lot of shock.
Here's the highlights for that final stage.
Cornette and I were going at it towards the end. Probably the last 20 laps, there was a late race caution.
So we're back the highlights. Here at Darlington. Cornette, so you won that race last night. What was your reaction to that race? 500, too tough to tame.
Well, like Hoy said, it was entertaining. No one won that race till the end. It was close racing. Good battle between me and the 5. Kept it clean. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4 for HMS. I thought it was good. That move pulled me there. I understand it. I probably would have done something like that. I didn't expect it, but whatever happened there. I was ready for it. So just proud of HMS and glad for the 1, 2, 3, 4.
How about we look at the final few laps here, where you and Cornette putting on a dominant show. This is before the final race start. The boy's right behind him, so if Cornette makes one mistake, Cadet will be back. Hoy will be back in the lead. And there goes Hoy to the inside. What did you think around? Do you think the race was over? What did we just see?
I knew it was definitely going to be tough.
I'm pretty sure no caution.
I knew we didn't have much damage.
That's going to take a little bit of pressure off Cornette. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Hoy is locked into the next. Hoy is locked into the next round with a multiple with his finish last night. And here's your point standings. Hoy, are you and Cornette, are y'all really surprised about how the point standings are looking like?
That's for my team owner to discuss. I cannot give any comment about where I'm at.
Cornette, are you surprised about how the playoffs look? You got 3 cars in the top 6 in points. Then you got Bradley minus 20, so most likely already in a must-win situation going into the last 2 races.
Yeah, no, I'm not too surprised. We knew that we had a good team. We know that the 9's fast, 5's fast, the 88 is fast, and we also know that the 48's pretty fast too. And I think we're fast too, but we're talking about the playoff drivers here. No, I'm not surprised. Hoy, he's been the fastest car all season, I feel. I feel like he's been dominant. I've seen a lot of good things out of Wumbo since he's hopped on HMS midway through the season. And I've seen quite a bunch of good things from Bradley, like always. And then just KW, he just came back, and he ran pretty well last night, so we'll see how he does. But, yeah, I just think that it's right. Hoy's going to have a really good shot at the championship. He still hasn't won one, so hopefully one of our guys can get it done this year.
And here we go. I interviewed some drivers last night, way after the race, and this is what some of the drivers said. Cornette, you said that you're proud of HMS. And you're the first team in HMS, the first team in H&N history to accomplish the 1, 2, 3, 4. And you also said you are so proud of the team. You are so proud of the boys, and we're gonna party tonight. Were you excited when you crossed the line and you saw HMS accomplish the 1, 2, 3, 4?
That was amazing. I couldn't, we couldn't have brought, the cars couldn't have been any better than what they were, I don't think. We brought some really fast race cars, and I don't know if I expected us to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm very happy for it, and I'm hoping we can get it done again sometime because that was an amazing night.
Yeah, congratulations on that. You really brought fast cars last night. And this is what the second place driver, Hoy39, said. Hoy, you said you could have done better, and you're disappointed that the race ended that way. And you also said, but I guess I'll deal with it and move on to Auto Club. Do you got anything to add on to that or say about that?
There's a lot of places where I definitely could have improved to get the win, but that's stuff that you have to work on throughout your career and throughout the season, especially the playoffs. So I'm just getting ready for tonight, putting that P2 finish behind. We're locked in, fresh mind. Right now we're just aiming for that win and get them bonus points next round, even though we have a lot now.
Yep. Anyways, the other driver that said something was NASCAR Boy. He said 23 at 11 got screwed. Everyone but Hoy raced us clean. We're getting those MFers back at Auto Club. You three. Wombo's in here. You three got anything to say about that?
I know.
Wait, what happened?
I know. We talked about it, and he did say that I raced the whole 2311 team. I raced everyone clean, but it's my team. I also have my teammates, and I think that there's a certain line that of stuff you can say. But also, all it takes is to look at our finishing positions, and we'll let that do the talking.
Corner, do you got anything to say about that NASCAR Boy's comments last night?
What did he say again?
He said
something about how they'll win next race or something.
He said 23-11 got screwed. Everybody but Hoy raced us clean, and we're getting those MFers back at Auto Club.
Everyone but Hoy raced them clean?
Yeah. No.
Or everyone was.
Everyone but Hoy raced us clean. Yeah.
Hoy's the only car that didn't race them clean.
I don't know. That's what he said.
Well,
he said.
I know he got a great thing going over there at 2311, but we know they won't be as good as HMS, but he got a good thing going over there. I see them doing well. I see him, maybe they get a couple cars in the championship, but I think we got two drivers locked in there. I'm not too sure about KW or Bradley yet, but I know we got Wombo and Hoy locked in there. I'm pretty confident on that one, but yeah, he got some fast cars. I think I understand why he's frustrated. He wants to win some races, and that's how we feel. So.
I think he meant by that only Hoy raced him clean last night. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
Well, that's really not my issue because I had no problems in it. If he did have a problem with one of my drivers, never know. It could have been the way he was driving. So.
Anyways.
Because we know he's not the cleanest when it comes to times, but that's all I got.
Anyways, how about Hoy and Cornette? We had a big playoff implications. Good Buds DNF last night. They're after a wreck with him and Cadet. You guys got anything to say about that? You think Good Buds can bounce back to get into the playoffs? He is minus 20 from the cut line, pretty much in a must-win situation.
Oh yeah, I think he could make it back in on points tonight, stage points. I think he could get two good finishes in stage 1 and 2, and boom, he's right back above the cut line. And it just sucks that one of our Chevy partners went down, because that wasn't a good feeling knowing, there goes a Chevy car. Hopefully the same shit don't happen to us. So, but luckily we were a lot faster than they were. But yeah, no, it sucks to see another Chevy go down. But I think he could get it back tonight without winning. I think he could get a couple good stage runs, and he'll be back in it.
Hoy, do you agree with what do you think Good Buds can bounce back after his DNF last night, or do you think he's gonna have to win?
Yep, I agree.
Okay. Cornette, you won last night at Darlington in pretty much dominating fashion from stage 2 to stage 3. Your car really came alive after stage 1. What adjustments did you make, and were you was your car still having issues, or after the stage 1 adjustments was your car pretty good?
Well, in stage 1, our Hertz Chevrolet Camaro was terrible. I don't think we could go 5 laps without making contact with anybody. Loose, blew a tire about lap 5 or so, got a tire rub, and car was just not very good. So we got to tighten this thing up a little bit. Tightened her up. Was very good in stage 2. Thought we dominated that stage. I think the final stage we were good. The 5 might have been a little bit better. I think we were pretty equal. I think we just had different lines, but no, there's not really anywhere to pass. But yeah, no, we were good. The car was definitely a lot better. Thought we were one of the fastest cars. Hoy was fast too, but just proud of everybody at HMS, and I'm glad that we brought fast cars.
I know the HMN community didn't vote on this, but I'm just going to say, I think you had one of the best looking throwbacks last night in the field. So I mean, I was happy. I'm not biased. But you won with a smoking hot car. Who are you watching the stream?
Well, I felt like Cole Trickle out there with the pace under car. The only thing I didn't get to do last night, I got the win, but the only thing I didn't unfortunately get to do was hit the pace car. So I'll have to do that next time.
I mean, you should run that. You should run that paint scheme night at Martinsville, because I bet a lot of your car will be hitting a lot of things. Not because of you.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just Martinsville.
I don't know if there's the most popular paint scheme vote, but if there is, hopefully we can win it for that thing.
Yeah. Anyways, the next thing we're going to talk about is the HMS 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a couple of Xfinity news and a couple of also contract news. Anyways.
Nigga.
What happened?
I didn't mean to put that in there by accident, my bad.
We'll just We'll just blur that out.
Anyways, last night I won the Xfinity Charlotte race in dominant fashion. So that will let me advance into the next round of the Xfinity Series playoffs. And let's talk more about the HMS 1, 2, 3, 4. Wumbo, was you happy with your third place finish last night?
Oh yeah, I'm for sure happy. This team has always been great to me ever since I came in. I've been running really good, got a win for them last week, and I'm hoping to continue right through the playoffs.
Yeah, you, late in that race, was you scared that you was gonna, that last restart, were you scared that you was gonna make contact with another driver and hurt your chances at the win?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, I tapped Cornette a little, and that definitely messed him up. I'm really sorry for that, but happy at least a Hendrick car got it done.
Yeah, and since you're in here, we talked about last night during the previous show that you got a contract extension to drive to replace Bradley in the 48 when he eventually retires at the end of the season. Are you happy? Are you excited for the 2 more years that you'll be at HMS?
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like we can get a lot more done with that contract extension and possibly take home a championship.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Corner, I want to bring you in here as the HMS owner. Was it a very easy? How long were you thinking? When after Wumbo won his Indy race, was you saying, okay, this is the driver I gotta bring back next year to help to make this team let this team still be a super team, or did you have to think about it or was it like, okay, I gotta keep this kid for 2 more years?
Yeah, well, I really thought, this guy fits in here perfectly. He's running consistently. I had it in the back of my mind. I didn't know what was going to happen, and I think that Indy win really sealed the deal. He's a great driver, very consistent, fits in well with the team, perfect fit. And we got some big things coming for next year. New sponsorships hopping on board.
New
A lot
paint
of good
schemes.
things coming. Yeah, a lot of good things coming for this 48 team.
So he's driving the 9 car. Is that 9 team gonna come over to that 48 team, or is he just is everything just gonna change around HMS?
We'll have to figure it out at the end of the season. Because we're bringing in a cadet. He's going to be taking over the 9.
Yeah.
We don't know. We know Hoy's locked in. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I think KW might come back. I'm not going to speak on that yet.
There's some rumors going around that you might sign Brady to HMS. What do you guys say about that?
That's I have no comment on that. That's just that's for y'all to talk about. And whatever happens, happens.
As the co-owner of HMS, a driver like him doesn't belong on our team. Okay. So please talk about the next topic.
Whatever happens with that one happens.
So let's talk about the other driver you extended, and that was Hoy 39. I'm pretty sure after the last 2 seasons, you're like, okay, I got to sign this kid to a long deal contract and give him a ownership to the team. Are you happy that you and him found an agreement to let him stay long term?
Oh yeah, Hoy's a wonderful driver. We have no problems. We've always been good friends, and I was happy to bring him aboard Hendrick Motorsports last season. He definitely deserves to be paid. I can say that. He's a wonderful driver. Bunch of wins. Hopefully we get a championship, but hopefully any of my guys get a championship. I just want that HMS car in victory lane for that championship.
Yep.
But great driver, deserves to be paid. A lot of exciting things coming for him next year too. New paint schemes, new sponsors, a lot of money coming in for him. So glad to have him back too.
Yeah, and hold on, I'm gonna go over to you now. Are you happy you could finally call HMS home for you?
Yeah, I'm good for the rest of my life. I can say that. So, I'm happy that I can finally go to a team and sign long term. I don't know how many teams I've been with, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work out, but I knew the moment I joined HMS and I was leading and I was dominating races, I knew that not only I would call this place home, also Cornette come along and help that happen.
So when Cornette finally slid over the paper to you for the contract, did you have to ask him for more money, or was it perfect for you?
Well, he gave me more than I was expecting. Let's just say that.
Okay, so it was pretty much like a done deal when he gave you the paper.
Yeah, he gave me the paper. I was honestly expecting around maximum $200 million contract, but no, he gave me a 5-year, $750 million. I'm making $150 million a year. So I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna bring over the ownership. I'm gonna ask you about the owner thing. So there's rumors that 704 Games might release the next gen update pretty short here in a couple of months. If we do, are we gonna move over to the next gen cars or stay on the Gen 6 cars?
Well, the most important thing is to make sure that the new cars are actually going to be able to compete.
Decent. Yeah.
And are drivable. That's really all. But honestly, I'm thinking that if they end up actually releasing it this time and doesn't just keep talking about it, I'm thinking that we're gonna test it out, and if it's computable, um, we're gonna switch over.
Yeah, and it's, since we're coming to the end of the season, of course, the H&N board office is talking about new rules and everything. You was talking about only new people can't jump in the cup straight away. Is that officially a new rule going into next season?
Well, right now it's just got only me in the office, so it's gonna take some discussion to say the least. So but there are rumors of H&N adding a truck series.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that is probably official by now. Next race up, probably tonight, we will be releasing if everything goes through, we will probably be releasing the truck series schedule tonight. If everything goes through, no if and or buts, but before that we gotta get through these next two races, Auto Club and Martinsville, very, very different tracks. And also, is it true that you guys are bringing a different aero package to Auto Club, so it ain't all draft racing?
Yep, those rumors are true. We're gonna be
The
bringing
draft
in
effect on lowest low?
Yes, we're gonna bring it to where it is not all about the draft. It is gonna be a full skill, full speed race.
Yeah.
There will be we're gonna have a package where there's gonna be extremely lot of downforce and a lot of drag with no draft.
Yeah, and Martinsville and Auto Club is a very different track. One's almost wide open, one you're on the brakes 9% of the time. So how about we get into our race favorites going tonight? Hoy, who is your race favorite going for Auto Club?
I'm gonna have to go with my teammate over here, Lumbo. He was fast here. He's been fast here throughout all the races. So why couldn't he have a chance to dominate?
Yep. Who's your pick for Martinsville?
Good buds.
Good buds. Yeah, I agree. Also, how about we talk about you advancing to the round of 6 already? You're already locked in. You don't have to worry about going for points. The rest of these two races. Are you focusing on the round of 6 already? Focusing on those tracks, worrying about your setup there, and trying to get everything ready for the next race.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to prepare for the next round. We already know that this next round, the first race right off, we already know is going to be an explosion for me. Obviously, I've swept Super Speedway races for the past I don't know how many seasons, but yeah, I think we definitely have a good chance. But right now, we just are focused on trying to get wins to carry those bonus points on to the next round. And obviously, I'm not one of the best at Charlotte or I don't even know the other race. Charlotte and Homestead, I'm not really good at, so I'm trying to do everything I can.
Yeah, I'm very excited for you for the round of 6. I think when we go to the round of 6, I think you just need to cut one or two stages, and you are already locked in to the next round, which will be the round 4. That's where you can worry about win the championship. Well, I'm gonna bring you over here. What's your plan going to Auto Club in Martinsville tonight?
I just gotta run consistent, stay up in the top 3, get as many points as I can.
Do you think you're pretty much locked in to the round of 6, or do you think you still have to race your heart out?
I think I would still have to work, but I mean, I'm not too worried. I think I can definitely advance.
What's going to be your main goal going to the auto club? Stay out of the wrecks, if there is any. Are you going to save your tires, or are you going to push your living heart out?
I mean, I just gotta run consistent, don't try to be aggressive, just smooth riding the whole time.
Yeah, good luck tonight with that. Cornet, you're not racing for anything tonight, but are you excited for Auto Club tonight? You think you could win that and get your 3rd or 4th win of the season?
That'd be my 4th. That's the goal, man. I'm trying to get that 4th win, and then I've had 4 wins season 1, 4 wins season 2, trying to make it 4 in season 3. So, I think statistically, this is my best season for the amount of races I race and the amount of races I won. I think that I'm doing a lot better this season. Last season we were very consistent, but this season I think we're pretty good. It's just the goal is just getting an HMS car in victory lane, because, I'll hopefully get that 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, trying to get that 4th win. I don't know if Auto Club's the opportunity there, because that's a tricky track. But Martinsville, we ran good there last year. We dominated that race. I believe you won that race. It was pretty close, though. I made a late mistake and took that one. And it was just we know we're fast there. We know we're capable of, and hopefully I could get it done at one of those tracks.
Yeah. I think that might be all we have to talk about for now. We will have more news coming up a couple minutes before the race. Do you think that's all we have to talk about tonight before Las Vegas?
Yeah, I think we're all good. Just make sure everybody tunes in for the race, the 2 playoff races tonight.
Yeah, before I exit out, I need to show them the finish of the Darlington race last night, because apparently it did not save. So, here. As a matter of fact, what a battle. Okay, here. Here's the final restart. 4 laps ago. Hoy and Cornet, do you want to walk us through these, the final restart?
Well, I lost 3 spots off pit road. I went back to first
you
4.
started P3.
Terrible pit stop. So right there, I thought I was screwed. So I got a little lucky there to keep the brake and get on the inside. And luckily, I got a big push from my teammate, and he pushed me into the 8. We were able to push the 8 out, and then I was able to get to the inside of the 8 going into turn 1 with the better tires. And after that, me and the 5 just pulled away from the field, and it came down to me.
So, we got an interesting...
8 car in the wall.
What you say, Hoy?
They're beating and banging. They're going 5 wide down the back straightaway. You don't see that much here at Darlington, but late in the race, on that this late at night, you will.
And you guys had a good battle in the final corner in the last lap. What do you want to say about that?
In the lead.
Well, I look in my mirror and he's about 2 car lengths back. Then I look at my mirror again and he's fucking in my ass. So.
And 4.
He hit my ass, and I just...
Hoy to the inside.
Alright, well,
what's Hoy going to do?
This is what it's going to come down to. It's going to be a drag race, and I followed it up. I was able to get the speed off the corner,
side by side,
and I was able to
2 laps to
get
go.
in there. But, I thought he had us. So, he drove it in deep. It was a good move by him. It just didn't work.
Hoy lets him
the execution wasn't there, but it was a good idea, but not really much you could do when you're 2 car lengths back.
Last thing they want to do is make contact.
Hoy, what do you want to talk about on the final out there in turn 3?
It's going to be an HMS
and 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I just got KW right behind them. What a compliment for HMS to get 1, 2, 3, 4. White flag in the air. 1
yeah, in the race, it looked like your car was only good during
looking
in the clean air, and when you got in the dirty air, your car looked like it was struggling there. Alright, here we go on the final lap, looking at the replay, and you see Hoy send it in there, put the back bumper to Cornette. Cornette bounced off the wall, kept his foot in it, and cleared Hoy and drove off into the sunset.
Cornette is going to win.
I bet when Wumbo, you had a perfect shot at that. What was you thinking going into the final corner in the last lap?
If I was up there closer, I probably would have been able to get past them.
Was you ready? Just in case they wrecked, and you would have. Was you ready to see? Was you thinking about, oh, what if they wreck here? What I need to know what I'm gonna do so I could pass them and not wreck myself.
I would just need to avoid them. That's all I gotta do.
Final time through 3. Hoy to the back bumper. Hoy bumps the track. Contact.
And there you go again.
Contact out of the final corner.
Hoy puts the bump in. Cornette kept his foot in this and would end up winning the race. Anyways, we got nothing else to talk about for now. Oh, we do actually.
As a matter of fact.
No, we don't.
What a battle.
Do you want to talk about some of that PC2 stuff or no?
No.
Huh?
Race Hub. We will.
After this. Okay.
I would like to add something.
Okay. Go ahead.
I will be in the booth for a couple of playoff. Iowa is confirmed. A couple have not been confirmed. They will be confirmed later on in the week. They've not been decided yet, but we will.
You said if you win Autoclub tonight, that you would be up in the booth too, wouldn't you?
I'm gonna race races tonight, but if I could at least win one of them, I think I'll be up in the booth. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see how it plays out. Trying to get that 4 win. 5 would be nice, but Martinsville could possibly be my last race of the season. We'll see how it goes.
Anyways, that is all here for the pre-race show now. After the race tonight, we will have a post-race show. Anyways, tune in at around 9:50 for everything to get set up, the national anthem and everything. Be there at 9:30. That's when we will start back up again. So, see y'all in like about 50 minutes.